Hello everyone, I'm that one nerd Jacob.
And I'm that one Scout Collins.
And today we're going to be announcing the start of our new podcast, Those Nerds on a Podcast.
Yes!
What a fitting name.
Yeah, you put so much effort.
Yeah, totally put a lot of effort into that name. But this podcast sort of came about just because we've jokingly talked about doing a podcast for years now. Like, we've jokingly been like, oh yeah, you know how funny all of our stupid conversations would be as a podcast? And then whenever we recorded the Homies Craft announcement, we bullshitted for like an hour.
A literal hour.
So
and then Jake had to edit it down.
Yeah, that made us realize, like, oh my god, we could probably actually get away with doing a podcast, assuming that we had some direction. We're just gonna talk over some quick bullet points. Obviously, this isn't the first episode. So bullet point number 1 is podcasts will be uploaded every week at 8 a.m. Central Time, and then if you don't like converting time zones, specifically for American time zone, that's gonna be 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific. So hopefully gives you something to listen to whenever you wake up in the morning. As of right now, we're for sure going to be uploading onto YouTube, which is probably where you're seeing this pilot right now. We're working on seeing how to get stuff uploaded to Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I'm an idiot. But yeah, so hopefully whenever it's all said and done, those will be the 3 places that you can find this podcast.
Indeed. We will also be doing a nerd out feature. So basically, Jake, me, whoever else is going to be on here, we don't quite know yet. We're going to get this nerd out feature. Basically, 5 minutes. We get to talk about whatever we want. Everybody else has to pretend or at least act like they're interested. Because our conversations can go onto left field so quickly.
Yeah.
So quickly.
Yeah,
but
so
it just lets everybody else kind of like talk about something they're passionate for like a good 5 minutes.
Yeah, it definitely gives everyone an opportunity to express their interests, and by basically telling everyone else, hey, shut up for 5 minutes.
I activate my nerd out.
Speaking of Caleb talking about other people being on the podcast, we are the 2 main hosts. You know, me and Caleb are going to be the 2 people that will be on here every single week. Every 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to try to go to my Discord server, get 1 or 2 of the homies to participate in the podcast as well. Just to give it a little bit of variety, so that way, you know, it's a little bit more interesting to watch. So, like I said, every 2 or 3 weeks, or just whenever we can figure out time for guests to be on the podcast, that's whenever they would be on here.
We've got a lot to talk about. We've got games. We've got movies. We got /TV. We've got sports.
We've got /TV.
We've got etc.
Man, really taking these bullet points a little bit too literally.
I never miss.
But yeah, we want to try to make it like a wide variety of topics that we can talk about. And I know like games, movies, and TV and sports are stuff that I know me and Caleb are both very passionate about. So that can be like sort of guiding factors of each episode. And then obviously nerding out, that can make it to where we take dives into other topics that we might not normally talk about on a regular basis. So again, we want to try to give this podcast a spice of variety, but also familiarity, if that makes sense. So anyway, I hope you guys watch. God, I should pull up the actual date since this trailer's going up this Wednesday. January 25th will be the first full episode, 1 hour, Jesus Christ. First full 1 hour episode of this podcast. And then, like I said, just every Wednesday from there on out, we will definitely be trying our hardest to upload. But I mean, it's just a podcast. It's not like I have to deep dive and edit everything down like I would for a YouTube video. So
I do this?
I'm not adding a Kamehameha wave, you dumbass.
Just edits in a thin blue line.
But yeah,
just a JPEG.
But anyway, yeah, we genuinely hope you guys watch. We hope you guys enjoy the podcast. January 25th will be the first episode. Caleb, you got anything to say before we're out of here for the trailer, or?
I should be good.
You should be, but you're just bad at everything. You're a failure. You should reconsider all your life choices. Oh my god. Alright, see you guys on the 25th.
Peace.